Hello YouTube, this 1984 Terminator here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a review over one of my favorite Marvel Now titles. Man, oh man, this is awesome. All New X-Men #1 from Marvel Now. Written by Brian Michael Bendis and art by Stuart Immonen. This this book is one of my favorite Marvel Now titles next to the Indestructible Hulk. I'm telling you, it is absolutely fantastic. Anyone who's an X-Men, and I'm going to be, doing a review on it, but anyone who's an X-Men fan should really go pick up this book, or at least go pick up the first issue, this particular one right here. This is fantastic. This is already 5 out of 5 stars for me. If I could, I'd probably give it like 6 or 7 stars. Here's the front with the young Scott and the original X-Men. And here's the back with present Scott and Team Extinction. So yeah, we start off in the Jean Grey School for Higher Learning, where Beast is mutating further, and it's he's dying from it, so to speak. And then he says he's going to fight through it, and then Storm says you're going to want to see this, and then we go to Gold Coast, Australia, where the girl and her friend are talking, right there, and then come to find out. The girl's name is Ava, and she was, I believe she was this guy's girlfriend. No, I'm sorry, it was his sister. And then this guy was hanging around her, and then he says, like, don't touch her, or whatever, and get away from her. And then they start fighting, and then Ava says, stop, and then, yeah, this is what happens. So she's a mutant. She said, don't understand what's happening, and then she says, you're a mutant. And then here comes Scott, present Scott. Have you heard of me? And then she says that she's not a mutant, and then Scott says these are exciting times for our people, new mutants are popping up all over the world. And she says she's not a mutant, and Emma says, you are, what did I do? You have a special power. And Magneto says, you have a special power over time and space, it would seem. You saw something you didn't like and you stopped time. I did. And then Scott, Emma, and Magneto coerce her into joining present Scott's team. And then come to find out she's had the entire block stuck for over about 20 hours and whatnot. So, and then guards come, and then they unfreeze time, and then guards come trying to arrest her, and then here comes Scott, Emma, and Magneto taking care of the guards. And then we go back to the Jean Grey School. And then Storm, Kitty, and Iceman see what Scott's doing, and they say, "Revolutionary, Magneto, I get," and they don't understand how Scott is still doing this, how Cyclops is still doing this. When we were young, we were always worried about a mutant apocalyptic nightmare. This is what present Iceman is saying. I'm telling you, if the young us saw what was going on today, it would feel worse than the mutant apocalyptic nightmare. We used to worry about it. And then Storm asked anyone know where Hank is. And then we go to Ann Arbor, Michigan police station, where this guy is being interrogated, because he's a mutant as well. He's being interrogated by this interrogator right here. Because he was trying to save somebody, and this guy was trying to save somebody, and the person that he was trying to save died from him touching her. And then this person here is trying to get out of him that he's a mutant. If he's a mutant, he keeps saying no, but then she keeps saying yes. And then here comes Scott. Here comes Cyclops and Emma breaking him out. If you hear my voice, and Scott says, if you hear my voice and you are a mutant, you are not alone. Do not let the humans dictate the course of your life. If you are a mutant, you are part of an elite species that deserves every freedom. Don't worry, my brother and sister are the Atom. We are the X-Men and we stand together. Okay, so what do we do about it? And then you see Scott go like this. You see Scott go like this with the X symbol. See? And then we go back to the Jean Grey School for Higher Learning. And then Bobby asks what we do. We get Wolverine and the rest of us. We suit up and we confront him, shut him down. No. And then Storm's like, I'm not going to start a mutant civil war with Cyclops. Kitty says that he's ruined everything that they've worked for, and every time he attacks to get a new mutant, it's what he thinks is right, which Scott's not doing is not right. And then Storm is saying that if they end up fighting, like half the mutant community will be dead, and she says, "Damn him." And Iceman says, if we fight, we lose. If we don't fight, we lose. And Kitty, it's like he wants us to take him out. He must know he wants us to join him. How is he finding these mutants before us? Knowing him forever. We were the original X-Men, Henry, right? And then Beast. Oh yeah, this is where Iceman says the Scott we grew up with, he would hate this. He would slap the holy crap out of the Scott we have now, and he wouldn't stop slapping him, right? And then Bobby and Hank are talking, or Hank's talking. He said, Bobby, I don't ever, but you're right. I'm not sure what part you're right about. And then we go back to the past where the young Scott and all the original X-Men are right there. And then Hank says that he's done. He's done with the mutant life because he can't stand about the way that humans were hating him. And then Hank says, I can see why evil mutants like Magneto. Oh, sorry, evil mutants like Magneto do what they do and whatnot. And then young Scott and then young Scott and Cyclops talk some more, and they say that, I know exactly what I'm doing, Scott. I think, yes, I'm resigning from the X-Men, but you. And then Beast is getting pissed off at Scott. Hey, I used my mutant powers to tell one person, me. It was far before we came along, and they'll be fine without us. But where will you go? What will you do? And then, don't worry. Then Beast turns around and says, don't worry. And whoa. Can we help you? And then here comes Beast. Beast is in their past. I know who you are, and when you are the, and then the young X-Men have no idea what's going on. I am, and then is this what you look like when you don't shave? I think that's the young Iceman that says that. This is the next evolution of Hank McCoy, my mutation. I've come to you from your future, my present, and I have come to ask for your help. And then he would erase the memory of this meeting from all your young Scott says he's gonna call the professor, and Beast says I would advise against that. He would erase the memory of this meeting from all your minds and send me back to whence I came. For in a space-time continuum, yes, things are not going well for us. Is it our kids? No, it's you, Scott. I need you to come to my present day, and I need you to talk to yourself. I need you to stop committing mutant genocide. And then they all, and then there's a picture of all of them right there. All the young mutants right there. to be continued. So, yeah, I mean, this book was, and here's the cover of the next issue, which I have, by the way. I cannot wait for it. I mean, I've read issue 2 already, and I'll be giving you guys a review on that. But I definitely cannot wait for the young Scott and for the Pat Scott and the present Scott to come face to face and start fighting. That is going to be a great read. So yeah, guys, this has been my review on All New X-Men #1. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you guys are an X-Men fan, you really need to go pick up this book. It is like fantastic. Brian Michael Bendis, you did a great job writing this book. Stuart Immonen, your art was fantastic. I really like the artwork in here. This is easily a 5 out of 5 star book. If I didn't get Indestructible Hulk, this would be my favorite Marvel Now title. But I did get Indestructible Hulk, and this with it is my favorite Marvel Now book. So I plan on getting issue 3 tomorrow. So because this is just such a great story. So yeah, 5 out of 5 stars from me, guys. And this 1984 Terminator here. Keep reading, keep collecting, and I'll catch you guys later.